Sagittarius, you have leads, renewal, revival, and progress. Interesting. I feel like there is either a new beginning here, or there is the sense of bringing your ideas to life. There is, and I'm hearing trust the process. Trust the process in something here. So that's interesting energy. Let's dive deeper and see what else is coming through for you for the rest of August. Thank you so much for being here. As always, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Sagittarius, what's coming through for you for the rest of August? The Thinking Man, number 46. Yeah, there's something about ideas, bringing ideas to life here. And with the leaves, there's a season for a reason. So let the things that don't work go. Let them fall away. What's falling away, let it be. But there is something about some sort of idea here that needs to come to life. I'm actually going to read a bit more in the book for this card. I feel like there's a specific message wanting to come through for you. The Leaves card reminds you that you may need to pull ideas and solutions from different places to get your desired results. Don't just rely on well-used patterns. Okay, so looking at something very differently. And I knew there was something about ideas, especially with that Thinking Man coming out. Okay, what else is coming through for you? Sagittarius, for the rest of August, please. Look at the bigger picture, and a win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, I feel like for some you may be wondering where an idea is going to pay off, win-win. I feel like this is the long game. Look at the bigger picture here. Prosperity does lie ahead. So interesting. I don't know what this is about per se, but if you're thinking if something's going to pay off, it will. It's just a different way of looking at something here. And I feel like the results will be, it's like the long game. It's like long-term investments. I think we had this actually in another reading, but not for a while. So maybe this is something that you've invested in here, but there is something that you're having to look at differently. Don't do something that you've always done. What else does Sagittarius need to know for the rest of August? Spirit? Lay a solid foundation. Beaver Spirit, number 6. I feel like you have laid a solid foundation here. But this is something to be built. Again, this is the long game. This is just the foundation. The building takes time. Oh, watch and wait. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Yeah, okay, so whatever you're investing in here, basically Spirit is telling you that there will be a win-win outcome here, but it's not going to be instant results here. And I feel like what you have done is something different. You've changed how you invest, potentially. Curious. Okay, let's get the tarot out and see what else is coming through for you, Sagittarius. Okay, what else does Sagittarius need to know for the rest of August. Please and thank you, Spirit. The Three of Wands. Yeah, you're in this space of waiting for your ships to come in. Now, balance. The cards here say that there is a win-win outcome. It's forecast. Maybe you even know it. Maybe you sense something is in your favor here. But there's this waiting. Watch and wait. There is this, I'm seeing like when you plant a seed, you can't expect harvest the next day. Now, I don't feel like for a lot of you, you've waited longer than one day, right? But there is this, it's the long game. I keep hearing it's the long game. And there is almost patience needed, which Temperance is your energy, Sagittarius, and Temperance represents patience. So that's interesting. Let's have a look at your energy. The Five of Pentacles. Yes, okay. So you're going, where's the payoff? Where's the harvest? I don't have anything here. I feel like I have less than I have more. Now, it's because it's the long game. It's the long game here. So there is this feeling of lack at the moment. Okay, what is your challenge? The Lovers. Okay, Gemini energy. This is a decision. So we're going to have to dive deeper on that. It's a decision that you have to make here that's in your challenge. What's coming towards you? The Knight of Arrows. Interesting, fast energy. Going to have clarifiers on this stuff. And your advice, the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to have to get some clarifiers on this because there's this sense of wanting something to grow, wanting something to come in here because there is this feeling of you don't have enough or it's not working out. So that's interesting. Let's have a look at some clarifiers. Why is the Five of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? We have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Pentacles and we have the Two of Wands. Okay, I feel like you have followed your heart. Potentially when it comes to career, finances here with the Eight of Pentacles. And you have potentially taken that first step, that tangible first step here, the Page of Pentacles. And the Two of Wands, you're almost sitting, this is that decision. But I feel like you've already made the decision in some ways. Because you've already had that tangible first step. So let me just grab one more. Why is the Two of Wands here? The Five of Pentacles. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you have made the decision. You've had that first tangible step. Interestingly, so here's the new decision that you've made. You're doing something different. This is, you may have made a decision that's against how you would normally operate because you've actually consulted your heart here. You've tapped into your intuition and you've taken that first step. However, there feels like you're like, oh, it's the wrong one. It's the wrong step because you haven't, it's almost like it's got your anxiety up a little bit. Potentially because you're not seeing instant results, but this is a long game. Watch and wait. You just laid the solid foundation and you're like, where's the house? Where's the house? And so there's this part of you here. So you've you've taken that first step. Here's that old way of doing something, and you're like, oh, I don't know if this is the right decision. I don't know if I've made the right decision here. The Knight of Wands is that in and out energy. But underneath that, patience, temperance, Sagittarius, because you have just planted the seed. Harvest will come. The win-win outcome is here. So now I understand why the Lovers is in your challenge. The decision that you have already made, you're almost going, I don't know if I made the right decision. I'm not seeing results instantly here. And so this decision that you have already made is now in your challenge. Wow. Okay. So why is the Lovers here? And the challenge for Sagittarius. Why is the Lovers here for Spirit? Okay, so the Ace of Cups again. You have followed your heart and intuition, particularly, and I'm getting, this could be anything. This could be in relationships for some, but I'm strongly getting finances or career here. You followed your soul, which is the Six of Cups energy, but the Six of Cups also represents the past. And again, this card leaves, I read from the book, and it was about doing something differently, not going and operating from your usual patterns. The Six of Cups is that past, the usual pattern. So you are, because you're operating from a new space, your mind is almost going back and going, oh my God, should I have just done it the old way? Should I have just, I don't know, maybe that was safer for you, or a perceived level of safety. So that's interesting. Okay, so the Knight of Arrows is coming towards you. Why is the Knight of Arrows here for Sagittarius? Yeah, okay. We have Temperance. This is Sagittarius, this is your energy. This is patience. Patience when it comes to wish fulfillment. The Knight of Arrows is impatient, ultimately. It's compulsive. It can be spontaneous, but it's like you're wanting that fast energy. Yet, patience, balance. It's like you're wanting to go full steam ahead. There's something definitely about pacing. Pacing is actually coming up for a lot of zodiac signs. When you follow your heart and intuition, it's not following the mind. So when you do that, it's actually going within and going, actually, is everything okay here? Is this looking okay? Yes. You know when to move, when to slow down, when to worry, when not to worry, when you follow your intuition. And I just keep getting patience. It is the long game here. You're really learning how to balance potentially. This opportunity here is teaching you how to balance something out. So let's go straight into your advice here. Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? We have the Death card, Scorpio energy. This is all about change, transformation. You're changing how you protect yourself, I'm getting here. Protect your energy, protect your finances, protect what you love. And this is a life lesson here with the Hierophant. You're being asked to commit to this new way of operating, because I feel like, first of all, congratulations, you are operating in a different way because you've already made this decision here to operate differently, but it's also challenging that old pattern, which makes it very uncomfortable. So it's making you almost question the new path that you're taking. The advice here is to allow change to occur. Commit to the Ace of Pentacles, the new. Commit to it. There is a part of you that, with the Five of Swords, that wants to win at all costs. That's the ego, that's the mind. That is what's being asked to heal. So when you question your intuition here, and it makes you maybe want to fight and defend, and makes you feel like you're being left out in the cold because you're like, oh my God, I followed my heart intuition and I'm not seeing tangible results here. Be patient. Trust that it will unfold, and whatever rises within you when you follow your intuition, this is an opportunity for you to heal as well. Meditate, go within, because you are transforming how you operate, Sagittarius. Okay, let me know if this resonates for you in the comment section down below. And remember to like and subscribe for future zodiac energy updates. This is your reading. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight, and I'll see you next time.